Hi viewers, good morning. Today we say about the topic of greenhouse. So greenhouse is a very important and essential method to cultivate plants. So greenhouse is a structure typically covered with transparent materials like glass or plastic used to cultivate plants under controlled environment conditions, allowing for year-round or off-season growing and protection from the harsh weather. If nowadays the environmental conditions differ from one season to other season, so plants are grow uniformly in the environment. So we have to adapt the techniques. So choose the greenhouse. So greenhouse provides a controlled environment conditions to optimize the plant growth, including temperature, humidity, light and protection from pest and weather extremes. So what kind of environmental conditions occur in the day-to-day life inside the greenhouse plant? It not destroy or damage of the any environmental conditions. The plants grow very well. So what are the materials required to prepare the greenhouse methods? So common materials for greenhouse constructions including glass, plastic films, plastic films likewise polyethylene, polycarbonate and fiber glasses. So nowadays technologies may be growing day by days. So in the greenhouse also we have to apt. In ancient days we have to apted from the polyethylene only. Nowadays the technology development we have used to the fiber glasses. That is very easily to construct the greenhouses. So what is the types of greenhouses means? One is the span type. So span type means features a double lobed or A-shaped roof. Next one is the lean-to, or lean-to means has only one roof slab and lens against the buildings. Okay, third one is a low cost and low technological method. Is a simple structures using the locally available materials like bamboo and timber. In that used the bamboo and timber materials are plant-based materials used to construct the greenhouses. Is not too much of cost. Okay. Next one is how the greenhouse plants benefits to the environment means the extended growing seasons all for cultivation of plants that would otherwise be out of seasons. Next one is the protection from harsh weather. So shields plants from the extreme temperature, rain, wind and pest also. Third one is the controlled environment. Enable preserves the management of a temperature, humidity and light to optimize the plant growth. Not only the beneficially list of the greenhouses, it is enhance the good distribution of light inside the greenhouses. Next one is this energy efficiency. So energy efficiency means take advantages of this environment conditions such as optimizing the heat inside the greenhouse. Next one is the control of microclimate. In the greenhouse is a very good phenomena of the plant systems. For one of the main advantage of the greenhouse is to control and establish the optimal environment for cultivation. You can adjust the temperature, humidity, lighting, etc. So the microclimatic is a very essential and important for the growing of plants. Okay. Next one is the protection against disease. Here lot of pest worms are affect the plants in the normal environment, but in the greenhouse plants does not affect the pest and the worms because the greenhouse are closed in conditions. It maintain the temperature, humidity, etc. Okay. Next one is the excellent ventilations. You can ventilate the greenhouse equally because outside of the greenhouse or open environment, we can't give a optimal temperature and wind. Okay, but inside the greenhouse plant we have to give the optimum level of air. Okay, so the plants grow very healthy in nature inside the greenhouses. Okay, next one is the optimum sealing against the rain and water. Here also the plants not affected in the heavy rain or heavy air. Okay, that climatic conditions also inside the greenhouse plants also protect in nature. That plants feels very healthy and sophisticated one. Okay, so next one is the increased protection. This point is a very important one because the protection is very important and mainly thinking of our agricultural production of the plants. Okay, so automatically inside of the greenhouse plant, it's a great advantage of a greenhouse can intensively protection due to the weather conditions, can accelerate the growth the plants and also a greater amount of crops on the surface in the fruit also as well as the flower also. Nowadays we want to demand of the fruits and flowers. Okay, so increase the protection of the in a greenhouse environment plant. Okay, the next one is the protection of off season. If normal environment, some of the plants grow only the particular season. Okay, but in a greenhouse we need not require that much of time when the season is came. So we can't wait for that season. Inside the greenhouse plant, they plan to grow all the season. So the demand of the crops we will fulfill to the societies. Okay. Next one is the ability to grow all the years. Okay. So inside the greenhouse plants grow continuously throughout the year. So not take too much of demand of a particular plant. The flow of the plant is continuously and come to the marketplaces. Okay. Next one is the greenhouse effect. So the term greenhouse also refers to the natural phenomena where the earth atmosphere traps heat similar to how a greenhouse traps heat inside. Okay. If the carbon dioxide it emits an enormous amount of heat energy that accumulates the greenhouse effect in the atmospheres. Okay. Next one is the greenhouse gases. So what are the greenhouse gases in the environment? Means gases like water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane and nitrous oxide so contribute the greenhouse effects, so trapping the heat in the atmosphere. So automatically the heat energy is synthesized in the atmosphere, so too much of heat energy. So comparatively the greenhouse gases and greenhouse effects. Okay, thank you viewers for watching these videos. Thank you once again.